Everyone knows diabetes is a silent but dangerous disease. But what if I told you there are 3 nuts sitting in every grocery store right now, costing less than your morning coffee, that could completely change your blood sugar story? I'm about to share something most doctors never mention, not because they're hiding it, but because it sounds too simple to be true. In the next 12 minutes, you'll discover how 3 simple nuts can help you avoid the insulin conversation with your doctor. Hi, I'm Vernon, 25 years as a nutritionist, and I've seen too many people over 60 struggle with diabetes while the solutions were hiding in plain sight. Pause this video right now and guess, which nut do you think has more diabetes-fighting power than a $50 supplement? Comment your guess below. If you're tired of expensive medications, complicated diets, and feeling helpless about your blood sugar, smash that like button and subscribe, because this might be the most important 12 minutes of your health journey. Ready? Let's start with the first silent warrior that 90% of people are eating completely wrong: walnuts. Shirley called me at 11:03 p.m. on a Tuesday. She was sobbing. "Vernon, my doctor just told me if my numbers don't improve in 3 months, I'll need insulin shots. I'm 67. I live alone and I'm terrified of needles. What am I going to do?" Her fasting glucose was stuck at 147 milligrams per deciliter. She'd tried everything: cutting carbs, walking more, even those expensive berberine supplements that cost $60 a bottle. Nothing worked. I told her something that sounded too simple to be true. "Shirley, I want you to buy a bag of walnuts tomorrow. Every morning, eat exactly 4 halves with your oatmeal. That's it." She laughed through her tears. "Walnuts? Vernon, are you serious?" 6 weeks later, a photo popped up on my phone. Shirley's glucose meter reading 125. Another text 3 months in, 118. Her doctor had scrapped the insulin plan. But most people don't get these results, not because walnuts don't work, but because they eat them the wrong way. Think handfuls on the couch or late-night snacking, exactly when your insulin response is weakest. The magic happens because walnuts contain the highest amount of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, of any nut. This plant-based omega-3 literally rewires your insulin receptors, making them 40% more sensitive to insulin signals. In a 2018 study from the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry, 94 people with diabetes ate 30 grams of walnuts every day for 16 weeks. Those who didn't eat them with meals, they saw no benefit, proving that timing matters just as much as the food itself. For walnuts, timing defines results. Eat them with breakfast, and the omega-3s prime your metabolism for the entire day. Eat them as an afternoon snack? You're wasting your money. Shirley now keeps a small container of pre-cracked walnuts next to her coffee maker. 4 halves every morning mixed into her oatmeal. It costs her about $3 per month, less than a single diabetes medication copay. If you're thinking, "I should try this," don't just think it, do it. Grab a pen and write walnuts on your shopping list. Because in 30 seconds, I'll reveal a nut so powerful, just one delivers more selenium than most people get in a week. And hey, if you're still here, type Walnut Warrior in the comments. That tells me you're serious about your health. Shirley's transformation made me realize something bigger. Sometimes the solution isn't just about blood sugar, it's about the system behind it. The next nut I uncovered targets one of the most overlooked organs in diabetes care, your thyroid. And yet, it's probably hiding in your pantry right now. 2. Brazil nuts. Before I tell you about this nut, I need to give you a warning that could save your life. If you eat more than 2 of these per day, you could actually poison yourself with selenium. It's not to scare you, it's to prepare you. This isn't just another health food tip, it's the kind of knowledge that draws the line between safe results and risky mistakes. And here's why. The power I'm about to reveal is so strong, the supplement industry charges $30 a month for what one single nut delivers for just 25 cents. Meet the Brazil nut, the most selenium-dense food on planet Earth. Imagine unlocking better blood sugar with just 2 ancient tree nuts. That's exactly what happened in a 2020 study. 156 people with diabetes ate 2 Brazil nuts daily, and within 12 weeks, inflammation dropped, insulin got smarter, and glucose fell by 18 milligrams per deciliter. Published in the European Journal of Endocrinology, it reads like nutritional magic. Your thyroid isn't just about weight or energy, it's also deeply connected to your blood sugar. It acts as the master switch for your metabolism. And without enough selenium, it can't even switch on properly because it fails to convert inactive T4 hormone into its active form, T3. When that conversion breaks down, your whole metabolic system suffers. Insulin can't do its job, energy crashes, and that stubborn belly fat becomes nearly impossible to lose no matter what you try. I discovered this 15 years ago when I was consulting for a weight loss clinic. We had 50 clients over age 60 who couldn't lose weight no matter what they tried. On a hunch, I tested their selenium levels. 47 out of 50 were severely deficient. We gave them 1 Brazil nut per day. Within 8 weeks, the average weight loss was 12 pounds, and their fasting glucose dropped an average of 23 milligrams per deciliter. Selenium from Brazil nuts is 400% more bioavailable than synthetic selenium supplements. Your body recognizes it as food, not a foreign chemical. However, and this is crucial, more is not better. I learned this the hard way when an overeager client ate 10 Brazil nuts daily and developed selenium toxicity. Hair loss, fatigue, brittle nails. It was scary. The sweet spot is 1 Brazil nut per day, 5 days a week. That's it. I keep a small jar on my desk, and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m., I eat 1 with my afternoon tea. It's become my metabolism insurance policy, and at $10 for a bag that lasts 2 months, it's the cheapest health hack I know. Now, our final nut is probably sitting in your pantry right now, but I almost didn't include it in this video because when people discover what I'm about to tell you, they sometimes go overboard and ruin everything. 3. Almonds. It's 10:17 a.m. You finished breakfast 2 hours ago, but your stomach is already growling. That familiar brain fog is creeping in, and you're eyeing the vending machine down the hall. This was my life for years, until I discovered what I call the 15-minute rule, and it involves the most underestimated nut in America. Picture this. Every day at 11:45 a.m., exactly 15 minutes before lunch, I eat 12 almonds. Not 10, not 15, exactly 12. I chew them slowly, savoring each bite. By the time I sit down to lunch, something magical happens. I naturally eat 30% less food without feeling deprived. My blood sugar stays rock steady all afternoon, and that 3 p.m. energy crash? Gone. Here's the industry secret they don't want you to know. The almond lobby has spent millions convincing you that almonds are just a healthy snack, but they're actually a pharmaceutical-grade appetite suppressant and blood sugar stabilizer when used correctly. The truth is, almost everyone is misusing almonds, and it's costing them results. They grab handfuls from the container, eat them while distracted, or worst of all, eat them after they're already full. This is like taking medicine after you're already sick. The magic is in the timing and the precision. Those 12 almonds contain exactly 6 grams of protein, 3.5 grams of fiber, and 74 milligrams of magnesium. This specific combination triggers satiety hormones in your brain 15 minutes before you eat, naturally controlling your portion sizes.
And when it comes to almonds, success isn't just about what you eat, it's about when and how you eat it. That's why I teach all my clients over 60 something I call the almond protocol. It's simple. Eat exactly 12 almonds about 15 minutes before your biggest meal of the day. Chew each one slowly, at least 10 times, without any distractions. No juice, no coffee, nothing but water. This short ritual doesn't just prep your digestion, it signals your brain to activate satiety hormones before food even hits your plate. About 50 cents per day. Compare that to prescription appetite suppressants at $200 per month. And if you're wondering whether all this almond talk is just personal experience, let me show you what the science says. Did you know that just 1.5 ounces of almonds a day could help reduce the most dangerous kind of belly fat? A 2019 study tracked 219 pre-diabetics for 16 weeks and found that this tiny habit led to 3.2 pounds of visceral fat loss, especially when the almonds were eaten before meals, not during or after. That group lost 40% more belly fat. After watching this video, go to your kitchen. Count out exactly 12 almonds and eat them slowly. Set a timer for 15 minutes, then notice how you feel when you eat your next meal. Then come back and comment on your experience. Tell me, did you eat less? Did you feel more satisfied? Your experience could help someone else change their health story.
So there you have it. 3 incredibly affordable nuts that can genuinely support your fight against diabetes and insulin resistance. Walnuts with their omega-3 power for blood sugar control. Brazil nuts providing essential selenium for thyroid and metabolic health. And almonds delivering the fiber and healthy fats your body needs to burn belly fat efficiently. You might be wondering which one I personally rely on most. The truth is, I keep a small container of mixed almonds and walnuts in my desk drawer, and I eat about 6 almonds and 3 walnut halves every afternoon around 3 p.m. It's become my secret weapon against afternoon energy crashes and mindless snacking. I add 1 Brazil nut twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays, to ensure I'm getting adequate selenium without overdoing it. Remember, managing diabetes and supporting your health after 60 doesn't require expensive supplements or complicated meal plans. Sometimes the most powerful tools are sitting right there in the grocery store bulk bins, waiting for you to discover their potential. Your next step is simple but powerful. Pick just one of the nuts we talked about today, not all three, just one. Buy it this week, try it exactly the way I showed you, and stick with it for 7 days. Give your body time to respond. Don't rush the process or overload yourself, because when it comes to lasting change, small steps done consistently always win over big leaps done chaotically. Remember to like, subscribe to my channel, and share it with someone who might benefit from these simple, science-backed strategies. I'm walking this path with you, not just as a nutritionist, but as someone who's seen both the struggle and the breakthroughs. You're not alone in this. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next video.